Oh, hello and good morning. Today I'm going to make some French toast for y'all. So let's get in started a little bit. Let's get started with the ingredients. You're going to need your bread. Today I'm only doing 3. So you got 3 slices of bread of your choosing. Mine today is wheat. So you're going to need 3 pieces of bread. With that, because you're going to use 3 pieces of bread, you're going to need 3 eggs. I go with large or extra large because, well, sometimes you may have a little left over, sometimes you may not. You're going to need your milk. You're going to need ground cinnamon. And that was traditional around my house. When I was growing up, we very seldomly used vanilla. Today I am going to add in a little nutmeg just to try a little extra flavor. I typically don't use vanilla, but I do have some. I'm going to use my iron skillet today. And if you're going to use an iron skillet, the best thing to do is, grab it from your stove, cabinet, wherever you're going to grab it from. Put you some butter in it, or cut you off a piece of butter. Put some butter in it to get the skillet going. You're going to go ahead and warm up your skillet. And what we're going to do is go ahead and crack your eggs. Get your 3 eggs down in your bowl. You're going to want a bowl that's big enough to where you can set your bread in and be able to pull your bread back out of without having too much of any problem, because the mixture will soak up the bread will soak up the mixture fairly quickly. So there's 1 egg here. 2 eggs, and you can use the side of your pan to bust your eggs open with. That's not too bad, or use your spoon or fork or whatever. Use your knife. Crack them pretty good like that. Let's get her going here. And just like scrambled eggs, you'll scramble up your egg or add some milk into it. And you got your 3 eggs down in your bowl here, like so. And you'll add some milk into it, just like you would if you was doing scrambled eggs. Add a little bit in just to get you just enough for what you'd use when your bread. Put a little bit more in there. Don't have to, but I'm gonna put a little bit more in there. A little bit more in that. Go ahead and bust your yolk. Bust all your yolks here. Get your little cinnamon in this. You don't have to put that much cinnamon in it, but I like cinnamon. I'm a fan. Now typically, what you want to do is from there, you just stir it up. So I'm going to toss a little nutmeg in there just because today. Oh. And let me get the stir nest. Let me a cat out. Alright. So let's get the stir nest mixture. You got your eggs, you got your milk, you got your cinnamon in there. Stir this up. Get the old spatula out. Spatula out and ready. Woo. Drop a little pat of butter in there. What's going to happen is your butter is going to melt, and once you get your piece of toast in there, your piece of toast will actually soak up the butter as well. So we got her looking pretty good with that. Just going to drop her down in there and do a flip her over. And we're going to transfer over here to the pan. Alright. That one going. I'll do another one here in a second here. And a little extra. Like I said, I like a little extra on mine, so. If you want, you can always spoon a little bit of your mixture in on top of your egg, if you want. Still yet, it'll help soak it up. Although you don't have to, you can. As you see, is some of it's running over already, which that's fine. And the longer you let this sit here, the more of it will soak up. So toss a little extra cinnamon in on her. Alright. Wait till I get her transferred into the pan here. And just remember, folks, if you leave it in too long, if you leave it in the bowl too long, it'll soak it up, get way too soggy, and fall apart when you're trying to pull it out. So. We got this first one going. Let's set there long enough. Let's see if we can flip her over, shall we? Flip her over. See how that egg attached to the back of that? I'm going to go ahead and put some more cinnamon on it. We can go back through here and screw this up a little bit more. Since apparently I didn't get it good enough this round. what you can do with the excess. That's how you want your egg mixture to look. And with your excess, you can always go back, and when you're done, you can always make scrambled eggs out of it. I've done that before too. Didn't turn out too bad. It just turns out kind of like French toast without the bread. Let's get this one flipped over. And the second one's more like what you're going to want out of the coloring of your French toast anyhow. A little bit more cinnamon on that little feller. Do you like the blanket of cinnamon? Yes, I do. Let's add a little extra butter to the pan and get that third one in there, shall we? Slide this one back a little. That one might go back, I'm not sure. Let's try it. See if it'll fit. Yes sir, it will. Awesome, let's do it. Like I said, if you let it sit in your mixer, sit there like so. See how she's sitting in there? You should be able to watch a level on it drop a little. Not by much, but you'll be able to see it drop. Lift him up by just a hair, where it can soak in. Let it all soak in real nice and good. And I probably could have got another one out of it. With as much as I got there, I probably could have got 4 out of it. Go ahead and stir it up a little bit more. These other ones again. And your toast will rise and thicken. If it's set there for any long period of time, it will rise and thicken a bit. Love that smell. Yes, I do. And today, instead of using traditional pancake syrup, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my honey. So here's the thing about honey, it will eventually turn straight into sugars, like so, if it sits in your cabinet for a really long period of time. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna run some hot water over my honey and turn it back into the honey that it is. And you definitely don't want to stick honey back in the fridge, because honey will not go bad. Just as long as it's in a cool, dry place, your honey will not go bad. turn from this whitish pure sugar color to back to its natural amber state. Woo, little one, folks. Little one. Just as long as it's in the jar, you should be good to go. You can either do that, turn it back into its natural state, or you can put it in a, or you can take and put it in a warm water bath, which is just putting it down into some warm water and soaking it for a while. Kind of got that one a little burnt, didn't I? So your honey will actually turn back in to honey. Just got to give it a little bit of time. And here's the thing with this one, I've had it sitting for about 3 years or better. I use honey, I just don't use it as much as I probably should. Set that back down in some water. Context that one a bit, didn't I? So these back here have been on for a while. Nice and coated and done. And since you really didn't use the plate all that much, go ahead and use that plate again. Now you don't have to add extra butter to it, but you can. Today I'm going to add just a little bit of extra butter to it. Not by much. I'm just a little crispy. And sometimes, well, like you're saying, I got a little too crispy. So, should be good to go as well. Slather with a little bit of extra butter on top, not by much. Real butter is hard to control anyhow. Well, not so much hard to control, but it doesn't melt as fast. That's what the other stuff does. What you do when you turn this back into scrambled eggs, set it in the pan like ready for your second one too. Make sure you get something around the hot pan if you have one of these, so you don't burn your hand. You all have scrambled eggs, my friend. Yep. Scrape her across the back. She's good to go. Put your stuff up there. Got a little bit of a crisp to them, which is a good thing. These little guys, shove them over there. Slide your pan down, grab your scrambled eggs, lay them off on the side. Get your own little bite out of it. Sometimes if you're got a little dust on the bottle here, ain't opened her in a while. Used it, but you haven't used it in a while, most of the time your lid actually stick to the side because of the sugars. So if you run a little bit of warm water over it, those sugars will dissipate long enough to where you can actually open this up, either one with your hands or, you know, like a lot of other jars, you can either use your hand, or if you have problems with your hands and stuff, I suggest using a piece of rubber, like one of these little guys. If it's like super tight, I just tighten it up. If you have problems and you can't get it, which I already unsealed this one, just unseal her like that. You get towards the top and you'll pop it like so. You'll add a little bit of honey on top of that guy. Go after it. Good. Stuck right to it, didn't it? Oh yeah. I have to spread the honey out here in a minute, because that's a little much for me. Y'all have a safe day cooking. I love you. If you liked what you see, please hit the like button and share over here. Should be there. Leave me a comment if you want. Love you guys. Have a safe day.